archaeologists. I'm the John Instructor. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Master Detective Archives Raincoat Plus adventure. It's the Wednesday. What? It's Wednesday night, 10 o'clock. It's a little late for but I am not Sleepy John anymore. I am the opposite of that. I'm John and I'm ready to game. Let's get it on. Go forwards. I remember where we left ourselves. Still can't go for walls. It's just the learner ghost.
Hey, listen up. The reason Dr. Wesker died is because he deserved it. It's called karma. He always insulted my research. Serves him right. Serves him right! Oh, sorry. That must have hurt. This is also his fault. They still haven't come back with that armor pal I lent them.
He's got a second one, though.
I'll take a bath with it once it comes back to me. Oh, but that means I need to start research on waterproofing it.
I think I've seen something I shouldn't have.
Not waterproof.
He certainly has a grudge against Dr. Wesker.
I guess it's easy to find out what people are really thinking when you're in ghost form.
My forte exposes anyone's inner life and encourages them to tell the truth. That being said, it's thanks to this ability that no one comes near me anymore. Which is what makes you special, Yuma.
You think so?
You're way too naive, Master. It's pretty much a sickness at this point. I'm getting excited here!
This place.
I think they may be testing robots in here. How else do you think they check if they can handle high voltages and toxic gas? I think that's what they're testing for. There's more.
I'm starting to get attached. I think we could be friends.
But what?
Oh, oh.
There's a manual for Amapal. I already know most of the controls, but I should read this. Amapal can be controlled via a special tablet device. Watch the camera feed from Amapal's eyes while you use the key buttons to control it. You can also use the mic to communicate via voice. For safety, the ends of the arms are ball-shaped, but can still be used for actions such as pressing buttons. However, while extending or retracting an arm, the controls for the camera and body do not function. This is to prevent the arm's wires from being tangled when children handle it roughly. It has a load capacity of 100 kilograms and is durable enough to withstand most falls. The sales pitch does say, withstand play with your rowdiest kids and tough enough for an elephant to stand on.
It's exactly as the researcher told us.
Yeah, there isn't much other information.
Got this free. Why, hello Fresh. I thought I'd be talking for longer. We're done, it looks like.
Let's go! Go, go, go!
I think that's about it. I think I've checked everything I could.
I knew it! You didn't get any clues for the case.
A bunch of clues, what are you talking about?
We have learned a lot here.
Huh?
But what do we learn?
That's all I can do to help. After all, I'm more interested in the story than the truth. I think we should return to our bodies soon. There's not much time left.
Oh, then I'll go back too.
We are finished. So I did some dusting today. It's affected my breathing a tiny bit.
Hey, you're back. How'd the investigation go?
Well, I managed to get a lot more information thanks to Vivia's help.
Whatever, just tell us what you found. We don't have time.
Sure.
So nothing you found leads us directly to the culprit. Oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry.
If only we could get a glimpse of Dr. Weska's computer.
What could we learn from that?
The security logs. They should be saved on the doctor's computer. If we could check the logs, we could clearly see the security system status. With that, we may be able to figure out when and how the culprit entered the lab.
Can't you check the logs with that computer instead?
I can see that the log file exists, but you must log on to the doctor's computer to see what's inside.
You were in the doctor's lab. Why didn't you check his computer?
You cannot touch anything while using spectral projection. So obviously, we couldn't mess with the computer either.
Well, why didn't you possess a peacekeeper in the room and make him order the others to do it?
Don't be unrealistic, please. The ghost form isn't all-powerful like that. It cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be heard. In fact, you weren't able to hear the conversation between Yuma and me when we were using spectral projection.
Master, I think you should carefully remember that spectral projection trait.
Huh? Why do you say that?
No reason. I just have a feeling.
Can't touch anything. Cannot take over somebody else's body, nor can it be heard.
Since it can't be done with spectral projection, someone has to go back there and look at the doctor's computer, right? That's basically jumping right into enemy territory!
This is bad. His heartbeat.
Are you serious? Is the chief gonna be alright?
Don't just stand there!
Right.
Chief, please stay with us! It was only a matter of time to begin with, but it looks like that time has come.
No! What should I do? At this rate, it'll be over for everyone! Chief Yako, Halara, Fubuki, Tetsuhiko, and even Vivia. I refuse to let it end without saving anyone!
To be honest, even if you want to go to the mystery labyrinth, you don't have enough clues.
So you're saying we can't do anything until we check the doctor's computer?
Hey, Master. You've always been relying on others until now. Isn't it time for you to handle this by yourself? You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective. Try to save everybody on your own without asking for help.
Save them all on my own?
Says out loud.
I guess you're really not that type of person, Master. I'm just teasing ya.
Yuma, what's wrong?
I'm heading back to check the doctor's computer. We have to find the final clue.
Wow.
Wait, are you heading in there as yourself? Do you know what you're doing, Yuma? It's all over if you go out there and get caught.
Thanks to our investigation while in ghost form, I have an idea where the Peacekeepers are located. Now is our only chance before Yomi comes back with more Peacekeepers.
All right. I'll leave the investigation to you, Yuma.
Hey, are you sure about this?
Our hands are full just trying to treat the chief. We have no choice but to leave it to Yuma. The doctor's computer should have the security log and other important data hidden inside.
Right, I'll see to it.
I shall join you. That way, if you get caught, I can use my forte.
No, Fubuki. Please save your power for when everyone is in danger. I'll be fine.
Reversing time takes a lot of energy, right? It should be saved as a last resort.
All right.
I'll stay here as well.
Why? You should go.
There is nothing for me to do. Besides, even if we found the truth, it would not improve the situation here.
So you're just gonna give up? You gotta be kidding! Fine, I won't waste time asking you anything anymore. Just go to sleep or whatever. Yuma, you're our only hope. Show him you're no longer just a rookie.
I'm not gonna help you either,
I'm
but
heading off now.
I shouted at him for not helping
Master,
you.
you're acting pretty cool.
I am a detective after all. Well, a trainee one.
Seems like my training is working. Oh, and Master? Regarding the clumsy girl's time rewinding power, you should probably keep that in mind too.
Huh? Why?
It probably has nothing to do with the case. Just a feeling. You know, just in case.
Sure.
Hello, Oscar.
All right, let's move carefully so the Peacekeepers don't spot us.
So we're being watched by the ghost guy,
Master!
presumably.
They'll spot you if you go that way!
Let's not go that way then. We'll go around. Time to solve some mysteries. A murder mystery. 1.5 murder mysteries.
I managed to get here without being seen, but there should be more Peacekeepers up ahead.
Punch them.
I better keep moving and stay out of sight.
Wait, what if some toxic gas is still lingering around?
We've walked in
Nah,
the
just
everyone,
kidding.
haven't we?
I knew it. There are still some Peacekeepers. But once I'm at the computer, I'll be in their blind spot.
They just happen to be
How
really
are you
interested in
going
that
to get
shelf.
past them?
I just need to reach the computer without being seen.
This mission is impossible. Master, you gotta make sure you don't get clumsy.
But I love being clumsy.
There's no time. We need to hurry up and check the doctor's computer. All that's left is to check the computer.
Who's there?
Oh no! Jeez, I told you not to get clumsy!
I told you I love being
Terrorist
clumsy.
detective. How did you get here? I'll catch you and report to Director Yomi.
Master, you'll have to take a chance in the mystery labyrinth!
Wait, I didn't check the computer yet. I have to do that before going to the mystery labyrinth.
Then what are you gonna do?
What do I do?
Just come quietly. Resistance is futile.
What's the matter?
Yay!
Vivia!
Sheesh. What a pain. I want to die someday.
Is there an hourglass in there?
Vivia! You came to help me?
I always like to keep this syringe in my pocket.
He walks around with a syringe. He's like a walking cop magnet.
I know I should leave you alone, but curiosity got the best of me. You are like death itself.
You said that before, but I'm not the death detective.
Or the
No
death
matter.
detective.
I will be a witness to the end. Once you obtain the truth, I'll see if you choose to scream or fall silent.
I don't get what you mean, but you really saved me. And now I can check the doctor's computer. Vivia really helped us out there. Let's wrap up.
This investigation
It's
now.
not locked. Oh, thank goodness.
No one could enter this room, so he didn't need to set a password.
Time to check it out. Let's see.
Use the mouse.
Security log, reference folder 1, folder 2, folder 3.
Well, what are you looking at? And what did you find out?
Well, basically, when the security system is turned on or off, it automatically records the date and time in the log. So if someone cut the security and entered this room without permission, it would be recorded in the log.
Uh-huh. I don't really get it. I'm not into modern machines and stuff.
Huh? What's going on here?
What's wrong?
The only instance of the security being switched off was an hour ago. It hasn't been turned back on since, so... That means this must have been when I used Amapal to disable the security.
Right. So what?
Well, the last time security was cut was 90 days ago.
90 days?
We already know
Which
how we
means
got
that
in,
security was up for
unfortunately.
at least 90 days before I disarmed it. There wasn't a single moment that security was cut during that time.
Sorry, I'm slurring a little. I've not, like, spoken in several days, I guess. I'm just getting used to it again. Not really streamed a lot in the last couple of days either.
This old man was cooped up in here for 90 days? He's a bona fide shut-in!
That's enough time for somebody to get a fiance.
That's not the problem here. There's no record of anyone coming in and out of this room. There should be a log of the hitman entering before we did. Since there isn't, the doctor couldn't have been murdered here.
The hitman came in at the same time as us.
The perfect, impossible crime.
From the looks of it, it appears we have strayed further from the truth. The files are formatted to prevent editing. There doesn't appear to be signs that the log was rewritten.
We've checked the data, but it's just made the crime even more impossible.
And thus, the mystery deepens. Mysterious.
It's not over yet. There could be more secret data. Halara even mentioned it. His emails haven't been deleted. He's been communicating a lot with the same person. One message is fairly recent, too.
Oh, fuck. That was quick. Doctor, we have trouble. Someone is... Fucking hell, don't fly through so fast.
This is...
Okay, from X5. Doctor, we have trouble. Someone has discovered our deal. She's going to hiding for the time being. Yes, it is time to call it quits. We've profited enough from this already. It's too dangerous to leak research confidential information any longer. I will fully withdraw from here with this money. I will fund my new research. To Doctor, the rumor's true. You intend to leave Kanai Ward. Don't tell me you're plotting to take the research and run. I hope you already know this, but you have nowhere to go. What's the matter, Doctor? Are you ignoring me? I will not permit betrayal. I told you before, you have nowhere to run. Prepare yourself.
Quite a suspicious exchange. I'm sure Doctor refers to Dr. Huesca, but who is the anonymous person?
It's X5.
The address is just random characters jumbled together. It'd be hard to figure out who the person is just from this.
The Doctor spoke to a mysterious person about leaking research and confidential information.
Speaking of which, Makoto mentioned something similar.
Well, this is just a rumor, but someone in Amaterasu Corporation is working behind the scenes with Dr. Huesca. I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually.
So his suspicions were right. Searching through the backlog of the emails, this appears to have been going on for over 5 years. But it seems like the relationship soured about 6 months ago. I guess the Doctor wanted to cut ties.
So the Doctor plotted to leave Kanai Ward, and this anonymous tried to stop him.
It's more like he directly threatened him, if you ask me.
Cool.
Could Anonymous be the one who hired the hitman?
I'm assuming this is the point that the redhead guy is going to come in and threaten us.
The Doctor betrayed him, so he sought to kill the Doctor. Makes sense.
The Doctor didn't shut himself in here just for research. He did it to protect himself.
He felt Anonymous posed a threat, so he barricaded himself in a lab with impenetrable security. That also makes sense.
But he sure didn't act like someone living with a death threat, right?
Either he was that confident in his security, or it was just a facade. Regardless, this Anonymous is very suspicious. If only we could find out who this is.
Even if that person hired the hitman, we still don't know how he got inside.
True, that is the biggest puzzle here. How did the culprit get through such perfect security and murder the Doctor? If we don't figure that out, the case can't be solved and our innocence can't be proven.
Huh?
There he is. I think it's on your end, I'm afraid. Mainly because I'm watching my own stream back at the same time.
Again?
And it says I've got no dropped frames.
What are you, anyway? Were you born just to get in my way? Or was this all fated from the very beginning? No. Fate is just an excuse for defeatists. Alright, fine. You're not just some shit in my path. You're an obstacle in the way of my ideals, a piece of trash. Trash must be dealt with properly before you rot and start to stink! What's your name?
Yuma Cocohead.
I see. I'll make a path through Kanai Ward's sewers with your name on it. Of course, it'll be named after your bones once they're dumped there.
Cocoa heads,
Hey!
cocoa bones.
Capture these criminals! I'll execute them on the spot!
Shinigami, can you do it?
Of course, Master! We're finally acting like partners! And of course, it's all thanks to my patient training!
To the Mystery Labyrinth!
To the Batmobile!
Mystery Labyrinth!
go, Mystery Labyrinth.
This. I see. So this is your true power. Yuma, I knew you were dangerous.
No matter what you say, it's already way too late.
I want to die someday.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
Yes, yes, I do want to save my progress. Oh, my cup of tea. Elephants.
Again with the falling. Why can't it ever be a gentle landing? Oh, Vivia. This is called the Mystery Labyrinth.
So, this place is a physical manifestation of mysteries from the case?
You can tell? Oh, well, anyway, this actually isn't my forte. It's...
Due to the power of death. Her, right?
Huh?
So you really could see me this whole time.
He could?
It's due to my spiritual affinity. Ever since I was young, I've been able to see otherworldly things. My forte was gained through training that innate talent.
I was gonna say, the chain, that's like a plot point from the anime Bleach. And like being able to see ghosts is also a thing from Bleach. Not everything is Bleach, but like, in the same way, like, that everything is, has a bit of, not Dark Souls, what was I gonna say, Berserk inside, but like, Devil May Cry so has a surprising amount of Bleach in it.
Though, I wasn't able to see her clearly like this before. I could tell you were talking to some haze following you around, but that was it. Until one day, I used my spectral projection at the agency, and saw that death god clear as crystal. After that, I did some research. I discovered that the WDO Underground Book Vault held something called the Book of Death. And also, that someone had taken it.
Did I take it? Before I lost my memories?
I don't know. Since you're a rookie, I doubt you'd have access to the book vault. Only a handful of people have WDO clearance for that.
Just a handful?
Anyway, you've been using this ability to solve the other cases up till now, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, this is also related to the mysterious deaths of all those culprits?
I was curious if anyone's going to notice that I'm a serial killer.
My guess is, clearing a labyrinth, a materialization of a mystery, causes its true perpetrator to die.
I feel like that would be fucking impossible to ascertain, but sure, why not?
If that's the case, you've killed a lot of people with your own hands, Yuma.
3 of them were children.
Well, I didn't really kill anyone. It's just what happens when...
Nope. I may be the one reaping their souls, but the blood is still on your hands.
What? Hey!
No point in pretending to be a goody two-shoes. You're risking your life to solve these mysteries.
I see. So you're determined to do this, huh? Sorry, but I don't think I have that kind of conviction myself.
You were gonna stab me earlier.
So, I think I'll take a nap here while you go and risk your life.
You can sleep if you want, but you won't be able to get out.
Is that so?
If you're not with Master when and if he solves the labyrinth, this place will collapse around you. Well, if you don't have any regrets in the real world, you're free to die here.
Regrets? I don't have any of those. But there are still some things I've left unfinished. Especially after you exposed the mystery of this case.
What do you mean by that?
I'll be perfectly clear. I'm just going to tag along. I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
I don't care what you do, just don't get in our way. Well, Master, let's do the usual.
Yeah, okay.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I am.
Is that sword for cutting through mysteries? This place must be pretty dangerous.
Here you go, Master. Here's your solution key.
I love that, like, he just witnessed that and it's like, oh yeah, the sword must be... No other questions.
Is that key something like a clue for the case? Wow. Looks like you're ready to go.
Could you be more of a doubter? Whatever. I'm gonna ignore you. So let's go and unravel this mystery labyrinth. Let's hunt down this culprit who preys on the truth.
We have to walk? This is unbearable.
Come on! You're bumming me out here.
I thought you were going to ignore him. Say, Vivia, do you remember anything about the case?
You mean Dr. Huesca's murder? Or are you talking about when Chief Yako was attacked?
Huh? You remember? Everyone else that came here lost their memories.
That's pretty rare. Must be because of his whole spiritual thing.
So the others lost their memories. That's why no one remembers this death god.
How rude of them! It's thanks to yours truly that those cases got solved.
That reminds me, I used my coalescence with Fubuki before Vivia. But Vivia is the only one who came into the mystery labyrinth.
I guess coalescence got overwritten. Maybe it only takes the most recent ability. I don't know either.
You don't know? But coalescence is your power, Shinigami.
Relax, will ya? Minor detail.
You would have been better off with Fubuki. She would have been far more useful for this case.
It doesn't matter anyway. No one can use their forte here.
Oh. So now I really don't have to do anything. Thank goodness. What a relief.
Jeez! You ever think your lack of motivation could be contagious?
Hey, relax.
There's the door.
Ooh, there's that mystery!
Huh? I told you to stop surprising me like that.
I thought this labyrinth would only require your wits, but it looks like it's going to take more than that, Yuma.
Well, he doesn't have a whole lot of wits, so he doesn't have a choice.
Locks?
Huh? Why didn't a problem appear?
Not only was there no problem, no choice appeared either. Master, maybe you don't even know which mystery to start with to solve this case.
Yeah, there's so many unknowns. I'm honestly feeling lost right now.
Come on! You gotta know where to start with this stuff, or you won't be able to solve a single thing. Let's decide that for now. What's the first mystery of this case?
The first mystery is the fact that Dr. Weska was murdered in a completely locked room with no way in or out. The doctor was located deep in the critical lab, behind layers of security. And yet, he was found stabbed to death. We were the first to discover the body. At the time, we were controlling the robot,
A
Amapel.
body has been
Because
discovered.
of that, we were thought to be the culprits, but we obviously aren't. So how did the culprit get in and out of the doctor's lab? That's what I don't know.
But the culprit is definitely the hitman, right?
I think so, but I'm not absolutely sure. Besides, even if the hitman did it, there's the question of who hired him. But there's no doubt the hitman stabbed Chief Yako. That's the only thing I'm absolutely certain about.
Peacekeepers?
Kanai Ward's garbage. What are you doing here?
Yomi Hell Smile.
So the director of the Peacekeepers is here.
Yeah, but he's just part of the Mystery Labyrinth.
I figured. In other words, he's a monster created from the labyrinth, right?
Sumari.
Right.
You pieces of shit. You're disturbing the peace of Kanai Ward!
Ooh, like it's an anime form.
This guy doesn't seem like an easy opponent.
But we have no choice. For Chief Yako, for everyone.
It's got a wiggly sword.
You killed Dr. Weska, didn't you? Turn yourselves in so I can torture you to death! You're the ones who killed Dr. Weska. You disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab. And then murdered him inside. Until you actually entered the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active. Damn it. It's impossible to bypass the system while it's... active. In other words,
Somari.
no one can enter the doctor's lab. There couldn't be an intruder.
This is the truth.
No, that's wrong.
When the body was first discovered, Amapal was about to enter the doctor's lab. But something bumped into it and knocked it over. In fact, there was a mark on Amapal's head, like someone kicked it. That mark wasn't there when we borrowed it. It's proof that someone else was in the lab.
You call that evidence? Is bullshit the only thing that comes out of that mouth? Don't make me laugh. Shit! There was an intruder? That's impossible! And in fact, you proved that yourself!
Damn!
Get him!
Don't make me laugh! Shit! There was an intruder?
Not a little shit.
Watch carefully for what the opponent...
Got it!
Don't make me laugh!
Shit!
There was an intruder? That's impossible!
And in
Fact?
you prove that yourself!
That claim doesn't hold up!
No, that's wrong.
What do you mean? We proved there wasn't an intruder!
You still don't understand? Don't make me laugh! If there was another intruder,
I was about to fall asleep.
then where did they go? By the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right? There's no place to hide in the critical lab. There's no way they got past you. Or are you saying they slipped away and you missed it?
Speaking of which...
Oh, I thought I...
If there was another intruder,
Then where did they go? By the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right? There's no place to hide in the critical lab.
there
There's no way they got past you. Or are you saying they slipped away and you...
missed it. If there was another intruder,
Then where did they go?
by the
You know
time
what?
you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right?
There's no place to hide in the critical lab.
There's no way they got past
You. Or are you saying they slipped away and
you. Missed it.
Say,
That's right!
If there was another intruder,
intruder? Then where did they go?
by the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right?
Okay, well, it's one of those times where, like, I know how the murder was done. Like, he hid in the room and wait for it to pass, and when the doors are open and we were forced to look at the things, he slipped by. I just need the exact wording that they need to get me there, and it's annoying. Yeah, somebody could have fit into that space, yeah. But, like, that doesn't tell me which one of these...
Then where did they go? By the... time you arrived...
There was no one else.
Right?
There's no place to hide in the critical
Lab.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Okay, I'm guessing that all counts as the critical lab
It's
then.
inside the airlock's decontamination device. The vents cover can be easily removed, and there's just enough space for someone to fit inside. If they hid inside the decontamination device, we wouldn't have seen them when we arrived at the scene.
So what? You've got it all wrong anyway. Everything is wrong. Your existence is all wrong. Have fun chasing that fake truth you found.
We managed to defeat him this time, but it's not over yet.
He sure is persistent, huh?
Anyway, there's no doubt someone else was inside the doctor's lab. So let's unravel each mystery one at a time.
All right, we'll get it this time.
Come on, why does it have to be so sudden?
Okay, now that we've wedged our way into this mystery, we just gotta head through the labyrinth and reach the truth.
I want to plug in that fan.
Right here!
We're just now getting to the point. What a pain.
Hey, don't sigh. This is a good thing.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's head inside.
There was an intruder for sure. We know someone bumped into Amapal.
The culprit probably hit Amapel on their way out. After that, they must have intended to leave the lab. But they couldn't because we were in the front chamber. So they hid inside the decontamination device to avoid us.
So, if you checked inside the decontamination device on the way to the scene, you would have caught the culprit then and there.
Yeah, but it was an emergency and we had no idea they were in there.
It's super lame to make up excuses, Master.
It's not an excuse, but it is true. If I had thought about why Amapal was knocked over at that time, I would have realized the culprit was in there. We could have waited in ambush or searched for them. And if I'd caught the culprit then, Chief Yako wouldn't have gotten stabbed.
Master, wallowing in regret is even lamer. If you have time for that, you have time to keep going.
Right.
pineapple?
Another fork in the path.
How did the culprit enter the lab?
Seems like we're finally at the central question. This is the first step to solving how the culprit committed an impossible murder.
I leave the rest to you. I'm going to read a book or something.
You can bring your own stuff into the mystery labyrinth?
He's just special.
Don't know. Oh.
Right here!
Culprit never entered? But you said there's no doubt the culprit was in there.
Perhaps the intruder is not the culprit after all.
So you're saying that the doctor committed suicide? If the doctor committed suicide, then the culprit wasn't the intruder, but the doctor himself.
But if the doctor did it, there would be no intruder. The doctor was already in the lab.
Huh? A trap?
Guess you were wrong, Yuma. Well, I already knew that before you entered.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
You wanted me to tell you? You should have said so earlier. People only grow by learning from past mistakes, which is why I purposely...
Ah!
Master, we have to get out of here!
How do we get
Ba-dum,
out?
ba-dum.
Use logic to show how this route is the wrong one!
All right, I'll try.
Doubles.
That's right. The doctor was stabbed 3 times in the back. One stab would have indicated that he held the knife in place.
Are they all going to be
and fell
wrong?
on it to kill himself. But he couldn't have made 3 wounds like that. There's no way it was a suicide. Well, I may have messed up, but at least we got a little closer to the truth.
Maybe, but if you hadn't messed up in the first place, you wouldn't have to come up with such a lame excuse.
I know. I'll do better next time.
Right here!
The doctor invited the culprit in? But why?
Things are so muddled now because we're assuming the culprit forced their way inside. If the culprit was invited to the lab, then he easily would have been able to enter.
Ah, so you think the doctor disabled the security? He wouldn't need it if he was expecting a guest.
Huh? This route is wrong too?
Because he followed us in, is the answer.
No need to worry, Yuma. I don't mind it at all if we can't find a way to move forward.
Sheesh. Even I'm losing motivation. You can take care of this on your own, can't you, Master?
Don't let him influence you!
The log on the doctor's computer didn't show any signs of security getting shut down. If that's the case, he certainly didn't cut security just to let someone in.
No excuses, Master. Do it again.
You're tired, Yuma. Why don't you lie down for a bit?
Resting here wouldn't help me at all.
But we know it's got its own power.
Right here!
The culprit used the blackout to slip past security and into the lab. That answer is pretty simple. Almost too simple.
Huh? What? This was the last route!
This labyrinth is a tricky one. It's like one of those old detective novels. Perhaps you're the real culprit, Yuma.
Really, Master?
Of course not! Focus! We need to get out of here!
The doctor said the critical lab was on a separate grid, and the lab switchboard wasn't in the electrical room. The security wouldn't shut off, even if there was a blackout in the building. What's going on? Were all three routes wrong?
I wonder what it means.
As do I. Portal.
Hey! There's another door!
A cheeky bastard extra door.
Get it! Since we proved that every possibility was wrong, a new one has appeared.
Interesting. The mystery labyrinth not only materializes the case, but also changes based on your investigation.
Right. Something felt off about those other routes. It's almost like we were forced to choose the wrong way.
Yeah, almost.
But by eliminating each wrong answer one by one, you opened the path to the right answer.
You sound disappointed.
Who cares? Let's just see what's in the final route.
They used spectral projection to enter and kill him?
Then the culprit is... I can't believe the culprit entered the labyrinth with us. That's never happened before.
No, you can't.
How dare you trick me!
Material. Eyes.
There is no escape! Once the mystery labyrinth is solved, the culprit will be judged! Master, let's finish up this mystery labyrinth and boom kill this dude!
What? Hold Hold on!
Another trap?
That's why I said to wait. There's no way Vivia's the culprit.
Then prove it and beat this thing. I won't be convinced until you do.
To begin with, nothing can be touched while in ghost form. He couldn't have held the murder weapon, the knife. So it's not possible that he stabbed the doctor. Now do you trust Vivia?
Master, I've said this 1,000 times, but a detective must suspect everything. Besides, it's his fault for being so sketchy. The way he looks, how he talks, everything is super suspicious.
Sorry. I do try to stay out of sight.
Anyway, let's go back.
If he's not the culprit, then we're back to square one.
Let's try going back to the fork in the path. Maybe something else changed.
Right, I know I said I was going to try and do more than an hour, but it's really fucking hot. No, what I was going to say was, I'm tired and need to lie down. So, I'm going to try and cool off, turn that fan on and stuff, and come back. I still haven't done my exercise either, which is a little bit of a worry. So yes. Probably for another quick one. Just not been on it this last few days, alright. But yes, I am letting you go. Thank you very much for watching. I've been having an MDA, Raincoat Adventure Plus. Farewell. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. I've got my OBS working on these things.